Hello, hello. Happy Thursday, guys. Welcome back to another week of core and strength. My apologies for missing last week. We will hit it hard today to make up for it. Just give me a couple minutes and I'll share the workout. That way you can kind of screenshot. You can follow it that way. Send it along. As always, we're just going to wait a few minutes. Try to see if more people join in. We'll walk through a quick warm-up. And then we'll get to the workout. Hopefully you guys get to enjoy the weather at some point today. It's looking beautiful out. Should put some music on. No, it's okay. You don't need to. I should have. Just gonna wait until like 1:05, and then we'll start our warm-up and get right into our workout. All you're gonna need today for the workout is 1 resistance band, 2 if you're feeling really ambitious, and then you could either use a stool, your couch, I'm using an ottoman. We're gonna be doing some elevated stuff with that, so just give it a couple more minutes. Do-do-do-do-do. I do have my handy dandy sidekick boyfriend Bradley today, so I will be getting some better camera angles than I do while I'm on my own. So that is a huge plus. Let's give it 3 more minutes and we'll get into the workout. All right, I'm going to show you guys today's workout. Feel free to screenshot, send it along, share it with anybody, save it for later, whatever suits your fancy. So this is today's workout. Sorry, there's a bit of a glare. So we're going to do 2 mini circuits. The first one's going to be a 30-second rest in between each round, and the second one's going to be a minute rest in between each round. I'll try to hold it nice and steady so you guys can screenshot if you need to. But that is today's workout. Wow, I really don't have a steady hand. Alrighty. 2 more minutes and we will get going. Minute. Start our stretches. I'm going to do a lot of lower back stretching today because I don't know about you guys, but being very sedentary has tightened up my lower back quite a bit. And we do have a couple of more advanced movements, but I tried to kind of back it down since I did not do a session last week. If any of the movements you feel are above your ability, just do what you can. Take your time. You don't want to hurt yourself. I usually go a little bit of a faster pace just to keep the muscles warm, keep the heart rate up, but just take your time. All right, so it's 1:05. We're going to get started with our stretches. We're going to work with our legs and then work our way up the body. So we're going to start with just a typical hamstring stretch. Just reach for your toe, try to keep your knee locked out, leg nice and straight, you don't want to bend. You hold for 10 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And the other side. If you want a little bit more of a stretch, you can also use the opposing hand as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're now going to do the butterfly to get the inner thighs. So you're just going to put your feet together, make sure they're centered on your body and not off to one side. And grab your feet and then try to keep your core upright, and then you're going to pull your toes up as you push your elbows into your knees. You should feel it right in here. Hold that for 15 seconds. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good. Now we're going to go into our sideline quad pulls that we've done in the previous weeks. So you're just going to lie your side on your elbow and pull this leg straight back. As you grab the ankle, you're going to thrust the hip forward, clench your butt cheek for a little extra stretch. Hold for 10 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's go ahead and switch sides. So make sure when you're doing this, there's not any bend in your hips. You want your hips to be as straight as possible. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. From here, we're going to go into a wide-legged child's pose. So what you're going to do is you're going to go a little bit more than shoulder width apart at the feet. You're going to turn your toes out to the side. Then you're going to come down. You want to try to round your lower back. So really try to crunch in with your belly. And then you're going to slide forward with your arms. You're going to have your arms together. And you'll feel it a little bit more in the center of the back. The wider you bring your arms, the wider you'll feel it in the upper back. 10 seconds here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. From here, we're going to go into a pigeon pose. So this is to kind of warm up the hips a little bit. So what you're going to do is you're going to have one leg nice and straight behind. You're then going to cross the other leg in front like this. You're going to sit down into it. So really try to get your butt cheek all the way to the ground. Hold for 10 seconds. Keep your chest nice and upright. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now we're going to rock the hip into it just to make it a little bit more dynamic. So you're actually going to shift your hips to the side of the leg that's nice and straight, and then you're going to sit down on the leg, on the glute that's bent. So we're going to do that 5 times. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And let's switch sides. So leg in front, other leg nice and straight and behind. This leg you can bring to 90, you'll feel a little bit more. So let's hold for 10 seconds. Try to sit that glute on the ground. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And let's get to rocking. Get those hips nice and warm. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good there. All right. Now we are going to work our way up into the hip flexors a little bit. This is my favorite one. I do it every single time I do any exercise that involves the legs. So we're getting to a lunge position. You're going to thrust your hip up towards the sky, clench your butt cheek. This hand's going to stay here on this leg. You're going to reach up and over to the side, keeping your core as upright as possible. So you don't want to be leaning forward. You don't want to arch your back too much. Try to keep a nice straight core. Clench, lean. 10 seconds. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other side. So thrust, clench, hips to the sky. The same arm up. Reach over and 10 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to pop down from this exact position into what's called a good morning stretch. I call it the frog walk-in twist. What you want to do is drop your hand right next to your foot, push your arm into your knee, And then you're gonna rotate the torso as much as possible. Make sure your palm is facing the same way that you are. Hold for 10 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And go ahead and switch sides. So hand next to the foot, elbow into the knee, and then rotate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good there. All right. Now we're going to lie on our back to stretch our lower back. We're going to start with a simple knee in. So any stretch for the lower back, you ultimately want to round the lower back as much as you can. So bring your legs up to the point where you feel your hip bones are on the ground. Then you can either pull your knees into your chest, or if you want a little bit more of a stretch, you can pull your feet. 10 seconds here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. From there, we're going to drop our arms into a T formation, palms down. You're going to keep your legs at 90 degrees. We're going to do some page turns. You're going to do 10 each side, nice and slow. Try to control your breathing. Try to really feel that nice deep stretch in the back. So you're going to turn. Just try to tap the knees to the ground on the other side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That was 1. 10 each side. 2. 3. 4. 5. Stretching is super important. If you have any lower back problems, just be very careful with twisting motion. 7, 8, and 2 more. 9, and 10. Good. From there, we're going to go into our T-spine. We've done this in the previous week, so arms in T formation. This time, one leg at 90 degrees. Just feel this a little bit more up your back. You're going to cross that leg over and try to get that knee to the ground. Hold for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Walk it back to the middle. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good there. Now for more spine mobility, we're going to go into a cat-cow. So what you're going to do is you're going to go shoulders apart, the arms and the legs. And you're going to curl your spine. I usually push up to my fingertips. Round your spine as much as you can. Tuck the chin down. Bring the butt down towards the heels just a tad. And you're going to rock forward, pinch the shoulders, arch the back, bring the head up. So just 5 times. That was 1. 2. 3. 4. Last one. 5. All right, now we're going to stretch the lats. So from this position, all you're going to do is cross one arm under the other at a 45-degree angle. So diagonal. And then you're just going to try to push your elbow, your lower arm into the ground without letting the upper arm touch. So from right here, from my elbow to my shoulder is not going to touch the ground. Lean into it. Hold for 10 seconds. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, now we're going to stand up. We're just going to do some arm swings, arm circles. So alternating arm swings. Pinch your shoulders as you go back. We're gonna do 5 with alternating each hand on top. So that's 2, that's 3, 4, and 5. Good. Now we're gonna do our arm circles. So we're gonna do our arm circles backwards only, just because a lot of people are typically more tight in the chest, especially when you have been sedentary for a while. So we're gonna start with small circles. We're gonna do 10. Pinch your shoulders as you rotate your arms back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now as big as you can, nice and slow. Pinch your shoulders as you go back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good there. All right, now we're gonna get into our workout. So let's start with our banded front raises. To do this, just try to get a slight squatted position, just because when a lot of people get tired, they typically start bringing the hips into it to get the limbs up. So you're gonna puff your chest, pinch your shoulders, keep your shoulders pinched. For the front raise, you're gonna start at your waist, and then you're gonna bring it right to shoulder height. So we're gonna do 12 of these. Just try to keep the tension in the band, right at your wrists facing each other. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You should feel some shaking in your shoulders. 10, 2 more. 11 and 12. Good there. All right, the next one's a banded single arm row. So slight squat position. You're gonna take your band. So the hand that you're not using, you're gonna put that palm down towards the ground. The band in the middle of your palm. You're gonna bring it a little closer to the opposing leg, the same leg of the arm that you're gonna be using. So what you're gonna do is grab it like so. You're gonna pull up to the shoulder. 1, 2, pinch your shoulders, you pull up. Try to keep muscle tension as you go down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And let's switch sides. So palm down, bottom hand towards the same leg of the arm you're using, palm facing you, this hand that you're going to be pulling with, and pull to a right angle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good there. Next one's a banded knee to elbow crunch. We'll be doing 10 here as well. So what you're going to do is you're going to start with your band, shoulder width apart on the wrist. Keep that tension there. You're going to bend the elbows now, and bring your elbows right to about forehead level. You're going to keep the legs straight, and then bring knees to elbows, get your shoulder blades off the ground. So that's 1, 2. Try to keep your back nice and flat on the ground. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good there. Next one's a Superman IYT. So for this one, we're going to be doing it for 30 seconds. You're going to keep your feet elevated all the way together, toes pointed away in that Superman position. But for the IYT, you're going to do IYT with the arms, pinching your shoulders as you elevate your arms. Keep your head up. So here's I, Y, and T. And start in 3, 2, 1. So I, Y, T. I, Y, T. You just want to swoop into it. Halfway there. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good there. Next exercise is a banded low to high wood chop. So, slight squat position. Keep your spine nice and straight. You don't want to arch, you don't want to lean forward, you don't want to round your spine. Try to get your spine nice and straight, little crunch in the belly. Get rid of that arch in the lower back. What you're going to do is keep the tension in the wrist here. You don't want to rotate the hips, so keep your hips square, just rotate at the torso. So I'm going to start on this side and extend up. I'm going to do 10 each side. 2. Try to extend your arms and reach as much as you can at the top. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And the other side. Woo. Shoulders are on fire. So are the abs. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Whew. All right, this is the time to grab your chair, ottoman, table, whatever you are using today. Hopefully something sturdy. We're gonna do 10 lateral step-ups each side with a knee drive. And you want to try to use your arms for momentum, so don't just let your arms dangle. Opposite arm, opposite leg, just like you're walking, running. So I'm going to start with left leg up, right arm up. As I step up, I'm going to drive the opposing knee and bring the other hand up. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, should have picked the sturdier surface, 8, 9, and 10. Switch sides. 1, 2, try to keep your heel flat. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. 30 seconds to rest. We go back through that 2 more times. Drink some water. Breathe. Get oxygen to the muscles. All right, 10 seconds. And then we're going back to that banded front raise. Your shoulders should be hurting after this workout. All right, 3, 2, 1. Waist to shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 11 and 12. Good. Right into our single arm banded row. 12 each side. Sorry, 10 each side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switch sides. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good there. Knee to elbows. 10 crunches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, remember the band, roll over, Superman IYTs starting in 3, 2, and 1. Don't forget to pinch your shoulders. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Our low to high wood chops. All right, squat position. Start on one side, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. Shake it off. Do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, lateral step ups. I'll show you from the side view this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hand switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, 30 seconds to rest. One more time through that one, we'll go through the next circuit. We're almost halfway done, guys. 10 seconds. We start from the top. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3 more, 10, 11, and 12. Good. Back to the single arm row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. And switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Knee to elbow crunches. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Superman. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I-Y-T. We're halfway there. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next job. Low to high chops. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other side. Shake it off, shake it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, halfway there, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh. Shoulders are on fire. All right, last round of step ups. 10 each side. Use your arms, use your legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. 30 seconds to rest, and we'll get to the second circuit. Seconds to rest. And we're going to go into some banded pullovers. All right. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. What you're going to do is you're going to bridge your hips up. Keep separation in the band. Keep your shoulders pinched, arms straight, reach back as far as you can. And pull forward back to the chest. 2, they're doing 12, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3 more, keep your glutes tight. 1, 2, and 3, good. The next exercise is a banded seated knee in. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put your band right around your ankles. You're gonna try to keep some separation there. If you're in a chair, you're gonna lean back, have your arms right by your side, and then you're gonna go from straight legs to knees into the chest, keeping that bandwidth. Let's do 10. You can rock your upper body to help you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now from this position, you're just going to roll your band up to right above the knees. I'll give you guys a couple seconds since I know these bands can be quite annoying. The next one's a elevated glute bridge to an abduction. So you want to make sure your back, your upper back, your shoulder blades, and your neck are all supported. You can either keep your arms by your sides like so for extra support, or you can cross for a little bit more stability. You're going to go shoulder width apart at the feet. What you're going to do is you're going to drop your butt down and back so it's almost parallel with what you're resting on. You're going to push through your heels, thrust your hips up, clench your cheeks, keep them nice and tight, and then you're going to spread the band even more. So that is 1, We're doing 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Good there. You go ahead and take your band off. Next exercise is an alternating V up. So you're gonna lie on your back, arms and the legs, everything nice and long and straight. You're gonna crunch it to make sure that back is nice and flat and stays flat. And then you're gonna drive opposite arm to opposite leg. So you're gonna reach up, touch as far up the leg as you can. Make sure that shoulder blade's off the ground. And that's 1. So 8 each side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and last one, 8. Woo. Last exercise of this circuit is an alternate overhead sumo squat touch. A lot of gibberish, a lot to take in. So we're gonna go a little bit wider than shoulder width apart for the sumo squat. You can turn your toes out if that is normally how you squat or how it makes you more comfortable. Then arms right over the head. You're gonna keep your arms shoulder width apart. You don't want them in here. You don't want them way out. Try to keep them right over your shoulders. Pinch your shoulders to keep your back engaged. Then you're gonna do alternate touches to the ground. So you're gonna go down the sumo squat, touch right in the middle of your feet. We're gonna do 6 each side. So that's 1. Try to keep that opposing arm locked in, shoulder pinched. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, let's get a 1 minute rest on this run. We've got 2 more runs through, and then we are done for the day. 1 minute, catch your breath, shake it out. If you're tight in certain areas, make sure you're staying loose, your muscles are staying warm. All right, halfway through our rest. Get antsy like I do, you can still move around, active rest. All right, got 15 seconds, we go back through it, starting with the banded pullovers. I am gonna change surface areas, something a bit sturdier. All right, so starting in 10 seconds, start back with our banded pullovers. Hopefully my cheap coffee table doesn't break here. And 3, 2, and 1. Keep those glutes tight. 1, 2, 3. Try to keep that tension in the band. Don't cheat yourself. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3 more, 10, 11, and 12. It's a terrible surface to use. Sorry. We'll use this chair. We're going to go back into our banded seated knee in. So bands around the ankles. Keep some distance there. as much as comfortable. Lean back in your chair, so there should be a space for you to kind of lean back in that chair. Arms wherever comfortable, usually by your sides, and 10 knee-ins. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Roll that band up to above the knees. Get ready for the glute bridge to abduction. Just the shoulders up should be on your surface. So drop down, bridge up, push through your heels, spread the band. That's 1, 2, 3. Control. Feel the burn in those muscles. 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Take the band off, alternating V-ups, 8 each side. Get the shoulder blade off the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, 8. I'm gonna give you guys a couple seconds. Alternate overhead sumo squat touches. Show you from the side view this time. 6 each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure you're squeezing those glutes at the top. And 6. One more time through. I'm only gonna give a 30-second rest this time, just so we can finish up that last round. 270. Not bad. All right, we got 10 more seconds. Last time through, almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Stay bridge. Keep your arms straight. Keep tension the band. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3 more, 10, 11, and 12. Shuffle up that band to the ankles. Spread the band, 10 knee-ins. Go ahead and lean back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3 more, 8, 9, and 10. All right, band above the knees, glute bridge to abduction. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. 2 more exercises and we are done. Alternating BMs. 8 each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Last side squat. Alrighty. 6 each side, arms overhead, a little more than shoulder width, alternate touches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, last one, and 6. All right, that is it for today's workout. I will see you guys next week. Make sure you're staying active, staying hydrated, and keep moving. Don't be sedentary.